Casting game 2, ItzJ versus BeatFlitz. BeatFlitz won the first game. Maybe that's a spoiler, but if you're watching these games out of order, then okay, never heard of people doing that. But let's see here, BeatFlitz and ItzJ doing a mirror opening, no one cheesing anything. You know, I kind of wish, it's like an OCD thing. I kind of wish that this little like nice nook to build in here were like shifted over one, because I kind of prefer that my ramps have 2 squares, because then it's easier to block incoming wolves or raiders or units with like a single unit to block it from being able to come through. But then if you do that, you don't get the satisfaction of like that OCD satisfaction of like building in the nook. You know, you have to like decide, do I want to build in the nook, or do I want a more tactical ramp block? Unfortunately, you have to choose one or the other. You can't have everything in life. I guess the makers of this map teaching you life lessons. You have to make your decisions. Both of them opening up racks. Raider. I predict. I predict they're going to meet right here, because ItzJ is up on his ramp. So let's see. Somewhere around here. Okay, BeatFlitz still doing the worker scout again. Getting a second raider. He's not going to do a 1 raider expand. Uh-oh. Wow, okay, that was actually pretty close to the center. All right, BeatFlitz still checking. Realizes he has some more time to get a castle. I didn't see... Okay, they both got their hit off. Nice. They're 2 hits. 2 raider expand from both of them. Okay. ItzJ opting for some workers. I think BeatFlitz is he's going for archers now. Okay. Great. So he's going to be a little bit more defensive. Ooh. Taking hits. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Is he going to try to blink on top and get the other one? Oh my gosh. Okay. BeatFlitz needs to run back. He's going to be at a disadvantage here. ItzJ getting raiders. I think he wants to kind of keep the pressure up, be able to keep the map control. Now that he's kind of got that little bit of a lead. Man, I really think he should. If I were ItzJ, I would have kept my hurt raider not in a blinkable distance. You know? Like, just let him heal up a little bit. Let him able to take 1 hit maybe. And then you blink on. It's just so nice having an extra raider. Ooh. Bring workers back for a worker block. No. He's able to get a... Ooh, that hurts. Oh, that hurt. Okay, he still got it. Nice job, ItzJ. Okay. BeatFlitz has seen the 2 racks. He's honestly probably going to assume that it's for archers, because usually you don't keep making raiders in racks. Like, that's usually an anti-beast thing. Raiders are pretty good at being defensive, especially with BeatFlitz making a second racks with pure archers now. I think ItzJ is... Okay. He's going to let his other raider finish, and he's going to go into a third. I think that makes sense. You do not want to keep making raiders and attack into this. That's like not a great thing to do. But he's going to keep this map control. Okay, BeatFlitz is getting an armory. Probably going to get the archer range upgrade. I am curious why ItzJ got this second rack instead of, well, second racks with all the raiders. He's moving out. That is a nice amount of damage that he was able to get on him. Oh, he's gonna have to go back. That's quite a lot of raiders. Okay. I think ItzJ just going in with the one. Didn't want to commit all of them. I mean, he could have gotten a decent one done damage, done more, and then blinked out as well. But I think he just didn't want to risk it. Like, he knows that it's everything he has. He said, I don't want to risk it. Needs to bring over his workers right away. Maybe he's choosing not to, though. One thing I like to do, which I learned from Happy, is you want to like select a reasonable amount of workers to pull over to make it a good ratio. Set them aside to a hotkey, and then later, when it finishes or when it's about to finish, you just go pull them over from the hotkey and bring them over, right? Like that way, you can kind of assume that when you're in the midst of other microing tasks, you don't have to like, you know, bring them over, which can kind of be annoying to do. It's just going to opt to have the 5 workers on here. Yeah, really should be bringing like 3. Okay, now probably even more, like 4 and 2 from these. If you do the math on it, the first few mine so much more, and it goes way down the more you have on there. So some of these guys could be getting raises over here on this third mine. Job hopping, if it were. Whoa, nice job, able to save this raider. You know, it can kind of feel like maybe the raiders aren't super valuable here at this point, but just having a raider to poke and prod and scout and deny workers, you know, just kind of causing annoyance is really valuable. So keeping that alive is great. I am curious to see how this dragon layer works for ItzJ. I have been finding personally dragons just kind of suck unless you just have like a huge dragon switch. You need like a huge dragon switch, like late game, like 4 to 5 castles. This is something, another thing Happy kind of talked over. I was kind of like a dragon addict, doing it off 2 or 3 bases. And since the dragon debuffs in the most recent path, they're just kind of terrible. They just don't have the damage or the health or the speed or whatever it is. They're just not that great anymore. So I think, oh wow, okay. ItzJ really coming in here with a lot of stuff. This is quite a lot of archers. BeatFlitz needs to be mineral walking these to hold position on top of. I think it's okay. Well, BeatFlitz doing the same over here. I'm terrible at this. It's becoming a little base tradey, although BeatFlitz has significantly less workers at the moment. I don't know. BeatFlitz already has some archers here. I think he's going to try to harass this. Okay, we got to pull these back. No, BeatFlitz. Okay. Okay, my money is on ItzJ at the moment. He's got, I think he's just better set to defend. And there are just so many more on BeatFlitz's side. He can't lose these though. He's got, there we go. Look at this mineral walk. He's gonna hold position on top. There we go. He should try to find a gold mine over here so he can mineral walk through this. He's just gonna kind of A-move on top and stutter step with him now. Oh, he's totally got this defended. Okay, I think ItzJ has this. Good stuff, ItzJ. Despite making the dragon lair, I don't even think those really came into play, to be honest, this game. I think he just won out of having more Raxus down earlier and just continually pumping units. I mean, I guess the game's not technically over here. He is, this is a tournament match here. I think BeatFlitz is going to fight till the bitter end, most likely. I like the microing away the hurt archers. Underrated move. Especially when you're like down to the wire in a close game like this. Like every bit helps to keep alive. ItzJ getting supply box. He's just really focused on the engagement. Oh yeah, these dragons coming in here are really gonna be annoying. Like, you know, you could say, well, ItzJ is gonna win, so are the dragons bad? Like, well, I don't know if they're adding. I guess they're adding some harass. I think he could have won this too with having 6 racks instead of the layers. But this game's pretty much over. BeatFlitz just showing us that fighting spirit. Not going to give up. At this point, ItzJ's just having fun attacking from 2 places at once. Dragon's coming back in. There we go. GG.